Hello everyone and welcome back to the kitchen here at TPC Wisconsin. I'm Chef Nate, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about our Friday feature that we have this week. It's a pan-seared duck breast with a lingonberry demi sauce and a wild rice pilaf bread pudding. So we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with our duck breasts. Start with a little bit of olive oil. Kick that on. All right, so I've already scored the duck breast, so we're going to just season it lightly with a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're actually going to go ahead and add our duck breast into our skillet cold, so that way we can actually start the rendering process of the fat, but also the cooking process as well. So whenever I cook duck breast, I actually prefer it more around medium rare to medium, which is about 140 to 145 degrees. However, since it is poultry, a lot of people recommend that you cook it up to medium well, which is about 160, 165. So that's basically kind of at your own discretion. All right, so next we're going to start with our roasted broccolini. We're going to start with a little bit of oil and a little bit of butter. All right, so we can see that our duck breast is starting to sear, so we're just going to let that cook. All right, we're going to start off with our roasted broccolini, a little bit of shallot, and a little bit of garlic. Now we're going to add in our trimmed broccolini. Spread that out a little bit. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and start with our sauce. Oh, this is our lingonberry demi sauce. We're going to start with our lingonberries and add those in. We're going to add a little bit of demi-glace. Check our duck here. See how we're starting to get a little bit of sear. Flip that back over. Broccolini here. Add a little bit of salt and pepper to our broccolini. So our sauce is starting to kind of thin out a little bit. So at that point, we're going to hit it with just a little bit of red wine. We're going to turn that down to about low, and we're just going to let that cook for a little bit. Come back to our duck here and see. Starting to get nice kind of caramelization on the fat there. I'll flip it back over. Okay, so once we get nice golden brown on that duck breast, we're going to leave it in the skillet. We're just going to turn the temperature down and turn it down to about low medium. And we're just going to let it cook on that side. While that's going, I'm going to go ahead and pop our rice breading pilaf bread pudding right into the oven. We're starting to get a little bit of nice cook on our garlic and shallot for our roasted broccolini, so we're going to deglaze it with a little bit of white wine. All right, now I'm going to flip my duck back over. Okay, so since I'm trying to kind of target more of a 160 medium well, I'm going to go ahead and just put my duck in the oven for just a little bit. The broccolini looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out, set that aside. All right, and get a temperature on our duck here. We're right at about 140, so we're going to go ahead and take out our duck and set on our cutting board here. So now we're going to go ahead and start to build our plate. So first we're going to take our lingonberry demi sauce here. Go ahead and put some right here. Spread that out a little bit. Have our wild rice pilaf bread pudding. Angle that right there. We're We're going to take our roasted broccolini. Go ahead and just kind of shingle it just over that bread pudding. Oh. All right, now we're going to go ahead and slice up our duck. Now I actually did fry off a little bit of the fat, so I'm just going to lay down a little bit of what we call duck popcorn. Just going to lay that on top of the broccolini there. And then as a garnish, I fried off some fresh sage. So lay down. There you have it, folks. Pan-seared duck breasts over lingonberry demi sauce with roasted broccolini, fried duck popcorn, and a wild rice pilaf bread pudding.